Hello, everybody. I'm Richard, and Nicole's father. This is my friend Patty, and she's going to speak with me. Go ahead.
I'm offering Rick's words. When Nicole was born, she already had a mind of her own. When the doctor was holding her, she just couldn't hold on. Nicole tried to immediately start to embark on her life by trying to jump out of the doctor's arms. Luckily, she was able to catch Nicole and handed her off to a waiting nurse. The nurse was so flabbergasted that she left with Nicole before she told us whether the baby was a boy or a girl. Another nurse had to run down the hall to find out and let us know. As Nicole entered school, she started to really shine. She was self-driven and motivated to succeed, to be the best she could be. She played softball and danced at Oakmont High School. Nicole, through all her sports and other activities, including a job, maintained a straight A's with a 4.1 GPA. She was definitely determined to be the best. One of our cherished memories, as well as for others, is Nicole's love of sushi. I couldn't even count how many times Nicole would call from school asking her stepmom, Jennifer, to pick her up and head out to her favorite sushi restaurant. Since I don't eat sushi, our favorite pastime would be to go out for coffee, and that we did many times. As her sister Misty came of age and went out on her own, Nicole, at the age of 16, wanted to move in with her sister. Talk about raising your daughter to be independent. With straight A's and living with her sister, how could I say no? Nicole, however, still made sure to check in and be with her family, all the while maintaining her straight A's. One of our cherished family times was our yearly family camping trip. One time, the kids got a hold of the boat and they went out for a spin on the lake. The rest of the family wasn't too thrilled about it, but independence sure has its own way of churning on you. Continuing with Nicole's motivation and self-independence, after she graduated from high school, she suddenly disappeared for a few days. The next thing we heard is that she and Jared had eloped. What a way to find out you have an amazing son-in-law. Jared, you will always be my son-in-law. We love you. A year later, she was sworn into the United States Marine Corps. Nicole was motivated and driven to be the best. She earned the title of honor grad at her boot camp platoon in Oscar Company. It is now that Nicole led a life of self-driven motivation. The Marine Corps took Nicole to places that many of us could only think of. Imagine riding a camel in Saudi Arabia or cruising through Spain. Yes, Nicole lived a full life in her short 23 years. I am proud of Nicole. I am proud of my daughter. There is no greater treasure I can have than in my children. The lump in my throat and the heaviness in my heart is my grief. Grief is something that we shall live with the rest of our lives. It shall become our new normal of life. With that, I am also wearing my grief with pride. Grief means that I have loved. That love shall be with me forever. Remember, a person dies twice. Once when they take their last breath, and finally when they are forgotten. Remember to say her name, Nicole Gee. Until we see each other again, I love you, Nicole. You will always be my Nick Curls.
Thank you. Thank you. Never forget.